Be ready for a miracle. Can you ask the person beside you, are you ready to see miracles in farming? You know, when I see the story of Jesus, Jesus amazes his disciple. He talks to the tree and it died. Right? You remember that story? Yung igos, you know, Jesus is demanding fruits out of season. That's impossible. He cursed the tree and it died. You know. We have seen Jesus produce food with just 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. He fed 5,000, only the men, not counting the children and the women. Jesus has created so many miracles using food. Amen? And now we're going to see a miracle in farming. Are you ready? Yes. Can you tell the person beside you, are you ready? What if I tell you that chemical and fertilizer input is no longer needed in this kind of farming? We have already talked earlier that we don't need chemical fertilizer input, right? We can do farming without chemical input, right? Are you convinced? Are you already convinced that we can do that? Okay. No miracle on that. But into some farmers, it can be impossible for them because they have been dependent on the first fertilizer input in their farming. Okay? What if I tell you that not only chemical fertilizer can be out of our farming, we don't need chemical pesticides on our farming. By the way, I discovered one plant that is very effective in pesticides. Do you know the neem tree? Neem tree. It's good for mosquito. They said it's good for mosquitoes. But you know how I discovered that? I discovered that because the snail are eating all my aloe veras. The snails coming from the creek, going out on the street, in the manhole or the street hole, they go out in the night, they crawl in my aloe vera, and in the morning, they have eaten. In just 1 week, they can destroy all my aloe veras. And I said, Lord, you know what? And I rebuke the snail. It won't go away. Lord, is there something wrong with my spiritual life? These snails are so stubborn, they're not living. But you know what? I discovered that the Lord is trying to teach me that He has already made a plan to drive those insects away. Little did I know that when I get those neem trees that are good for mosquitoes only, we know it. I put it on my compost drum, and I accidentally watered my aloe vera. I realized the next day, the snails are not there anymore. I said, what happened? The snail doesn't like the smell of the neem tree. I don't know if it's, but it's abundant. Neem, N-E-E-M, neem tree. You can easily search it in YouTube, neem tree. It's abundant. Wherever it has a fruit-like olive type fruit. Yes, if it gets decomposed, it doesn't smell good. When I watered it to my aloe vera, all the snails went away. I accidentally discovered it. Yung fresh wala po. It has no, but when it get decomposed, and I sprayed it to now it is being used as lotion for mosquitoes. I've seen a product made of neem tree. They made it into lotion. It's good. Yeah. It's a big tree. It's like a santol tree. Yes. It's small leaves. Small leaves. Parang dahon siya ng sili na maliliit na pino. You know, put the stem, put it on the drum, let it decompose for a week or two, then spray it on your almost all your vegetable. It's already a pesticide, an organic pesticide. Okay? So I discovered it. The Lord showed it to me. You know, and I have seen some countries are already using it. In India, you know, they're using it to drive away ants and different insects in their farm. Okay. So chemical pesticide, we can do without it in this farming. And this third thing, you will be shocked. Okay, are you ready? We can do farming can be done without. This is shocking, I tell you. Farming without soil? That's shocking. Okay. I'm going to teach you a farming without chemical, without pesticide, without fertilizer, and without soil input. That's why I told you it's a miracle. It's a miracle process. Fourth, are you ready for this? A farming without. This will shock you.
Have you experienced it already?
Yes. Without air, without seeds. Okay. Later on, i-explain ko sa inyo kung bakit. Okay? Because this kind of farming is really God planned. This kind of farming. And this will shock you. This fifth miracle will shock you. There's a fifth one. Yes. It's 7 days harvest farming. This is, I call it Millenial Micro Farming, MMF. It's no pesticide, no fertilizer, no soil, no watering if you are hardworking. Pag masipag ka. Pag tamad ka, magdidilig ka. Pero pag masipag ka, hindi ka magdidilig. You know why? Mamaya tuturo ko sa inyo bakit. And in 7 days, you will harvest already. This plant is kangkong. Upland kangkong. Yes. The kangkong we are eating is highly pesticide. You know why? Because kangkong is found on the lower part of the farming, the rice farming industry. When the farmer sprays chemical and when it rains, all those chemicals are washed out on the area where you raise kangkong. That's why the kangkong that you put on your sinigang is highly pesticide. We're not aware of that. Yes. But this kind of concept of farming, you are getting rid of pesticide. Because this is a dry upland kind of kangkong. That in 7 days, you can harvest it already. This concept, this plant picture that I'm showing you is produced by one of my students at ACM, Asian Center for Missions. After the training like this, we had a contest. Okay? We had a contest of those who will produce the most beautiful MMF will get a prize from me. So, binigyan ko po sila ng prize. Mamaya magkakaroon din po tayo ng contest. Bibigyan ko po kayo yung gagawin nyo po na MMF. Millennial. Why did I call it millennial? Because we're in the millennial, right? Where farming is even more difficult. Why? Weather increment. If it rains, it's hard. It's typhoon. Right? If it's sunny time, the sun is too hot. It will burn your vegetable. That's why this millennial farming can be an indoor or an outdoor. Kung meron kang bodega sa bahay mo, you can do farming in your bodega. Okay? Later. I will answer all your questions later. Okay? Let me explain it first. Okay? But this concept of planting is something that God has really taught me 5 years ago. Because I said, Lord, farming outside is difficult. Weather, hot, too cold, difficult. Said, Lord, teach me a way so that I can harvest fast with easy farming. Snow, no snow, typhoon, no typhoon, summer, you can do this kind of farming inside your home. I did it inside my home for the last 4 years. Name it. Whatever seeds you want. Yes. Yes, depends on the kind of seeds. Depends on the kind of seed. Okay? Sinabi na rin naman sa Bible yan, di ba? Na depende sa klase ng puno na tinatanim mo. So, marami pong mga plants that you can... when I told this to the farmer, they were shocked. And they're doing like this. I said, you don't believe 7 days farming? Gumagano'n sila. I said, sino sa inyo kumakain ng toge? Taasan sila ng kamay lahat. Sabi ko, yung toge kinakain nyo 3 days lang. Toge is munggo, right? It's 3 days. You have toge already. And bakit kayo nagtataka na may 7 days kung kaya mong kumain ng gulay ng 3 days? Right? So, depends on the vegetable that you want. But I have tried this to many variety. Lettuce, arugula, spinach. Later on, you will see spinach. Okay? And all sorts of vegetable that we love. Broccoli in 7 days. I have done it. What I'm telling you is real. Pwede nyo pong kainin. Okay? Kaya lang po, yung nandiyan dyan sa atin, 3 days pa lang. Kaya maliit pa. Okay? But this is a genuine. Okay, next slide, please. I started with a small container inside the house. This is broccoli. Okay, broccoli seeds yan. Yung pong mga container ng burger, yan po, container ng burger yan. Apo. Nag-start po ako ang ginagamit ko po yung vermicast, yung tae ng bulate, iniipon ko siya, binibilad ko sa araw, dinudurog ko, yung po nilagay ko. But now, I realize, I don't have time to pick up vermicast every morning. So I got so busy, so I found a new planting compost, okay? Planting element, okay? So, this is broccoli. Next slide, please. This is different kind. There is spinach, there's broccoli. It's an indoor. I even have there on top malunggay. Malunggay seeds. I put it on top. Those are malunggay seeds. But I have, who among you love barley, wheatgrass? Wheatgrass, easy. Okay. Sunflower seeds. Easy. Okay, I've done it. Okay, so in our inside the house, I remove all those picture frames, all those. I put all my vegetable in. This is beside the kitchen. Okay, in the morning I wake up, I just cut some vegetable, put it on my egg. That's it. I have vegetable and egg. Omelette egg. Okay? Or if I don't have it, I don't want it, I will just put a sandwich, put an egg, put those vegetables there, I put it there. Kamatis. You know, I have a cherry tomato plant also in my home as part of my garden, cherry tomato. The good thing about cherry tomato, it doesn't die after fruiting, which usually yung kamatis natin pag namunga patay na. Cherry tomato will live for 5-10 years, continuous fruit. Okay, that's good about cherry tomato. Okay, next slide. So the stage, the first day, this is second day, this is third day, this is fourth day, and yun nakita nyo, 7th day. So daily, inoobserbahan ko po yan. Okay, next. One time, pinost ko po sa Facebook, yung pong mga ginagawa ko. There is one relative of my wife who said, "Pastor, what is that?" I said, "That's my farm inside my house." Sa tabi ng hagdan po yan namin. Yung stante nilalagyan ng mga kung ano-anong base lang, dekorasyon, pinagtatanggal ko po, nilagay ko po yung aking micro farm doon. Sabi niya, "Pastor, hindi ako makabuhay ng kangkong at sabi niya, kasi marami siyang mga turkey and rabbit na alaga sa farm niya. I cannot produce kangkong and those kinds of vegetables." I said, "Well, if you want to buy, I can sell you." Sabi niya, "Okay. Give whatever seeds you have there. I will plant it in my farm." Meron siyang parang 2-hectare farm. I said, "How many do you want?" Sabi niya, "As many as you want, as you have." I told her, "Give me 1 week and I'll give you 200 pots." How much is the pots? Sabi niya, 99 pesos. 1 pot of that, I sold for 99 pesos. In 1 week, I have 20,000. Easy money.